Hello and welcome to Ajaxville. My name is Ajaxpost. Yeah, there is a connection. Yep, most definitely. We're back here with City Skylines. We've just moved on a little bit from where we finished off in the last episode where I set up our first ever farm, Emmerdale. Yes. What I did do after that, which you didn't see because I did it off camera, was I extended this cliffside area around this huge landmark rock. A nice sort of eco-friendly section of the city. Now, one thing I discovered about this farm, I played on a little bit after we finished the last recording, was there's a couple, it's kind of level-based, which you may well know, obviously, if you've played the game. Industry area info here. Emmerdale Farm, I'm on level 1 here, so I've got presumably 2, 3, 4, I've got 5 levels to go up. Which requires an amount of resource units produced. So basically, one of the things I don't like about this game is you cannot move these dialogue boxes around. They're not clickable and draggable. No, get out of the way then. Okay, so we've got our land here. So if I click on you, will you stay in view? No, you won't. Okay, so we can produce that, which isn't a big deal. But what I discovered was it took me an awfully long time, and I'm not sure I got there after a couple of years, or however long the game. I get lost when it comes to days and weeks in this game. Don't know about you, but the timescale, I've no idea what's going on. One thing I do know is it's mostly raining, and in fact it is raining today, but that's by the by. You can see here that my next level is reached when I have 150 workers and also this amount of units produced. What I realised was that with just a couple of silos, the main farm building and 6 farming fields, it's going to take me an awfully long time because not every field is fully populated, and they seem to sort of fill up with a minimum number of, well, an adequate number of people to keep them running smoothly. And they don't seem to increase much beyond that. So I think the first task here today is going to be to increase this farm itself. Here we are. So what we're looking for here is we do have a processor, but we do have a small animal pass. Sorry. It's kind of late afternoon, and I really have not been on the source. It's just that sometimes I just get so carried away I can't speak properly. Right, so, yeah, there's the silo. Yeah, I'm still slightly confused as to why animals are considered processing as opposed to extractors. But this, I will stick to arable. So we'll stick to fruit fields or ordinary fields. It's a small fruit crop. We could. Why? I don't like this. Can I not build it without seeing all that horrible? No, apparently I can't. Okay. So if we put you some fruit fields down here, if we line you up along. Are you in the right place? Did I place you in the wrong place? I think I might have done. I want you to line up with that field there. Can that? There you go. That's better. Right. Let's put another one in as well. Another one of you along there. Okay. Right. So what do these produce? Crops. Oh, it's a greenhouse. Oh, apples, oranges, and pears. I have apple trees in my back garden. Most of the time I don't get the apples. The birds and diseases and infestations get the apples. But let's pretend that I have a farm here which produces apples for me. What actually produce apples that people can go out and eat? Yeah, apple trees. Lovely. Right, so we'll have that. And something else I discovered as well was these silo buildings. Again, I'm not entirely sure of the function of them. There's a couple of storage modes. Balanced, which keeps them half full and half empty. Fill, which tries to fill them up. And empty aims to empty them by selling the resources. What I spotted going on was they would fill all the way up, and then someone would come in and take the stuff away. So they were sort of empty again. They were never ever quite half full, half empty. They never seemed to sort of try and keep that balance accurately. So there were times when there was a lot of traffic going on here, which got messy down here. So what I want to do, in fact, is just build. Do I want industrial road, or do I want gravel track? Oh, we'll go gravel track. So where should we put this? Should we put this up here? Say, actually, can we make it one way? Oh, we can make it one way. There you are. So, yeah, what we'll do, we'll make it one way up there, and then... Actually, that's a sensible idea. I actually going to think about it. If we make it one way out there, and then one way down. Actually, let's make it one way down there. I think that works for me. Yeah. What I'm trying to do here is separate out the farm vehicles from. Actually, that wants to be bigger, doesn't it? Actually, I might make that bigger at some point. No, don't. No, turn around. Tom, turn around. Oh, nearly got. There you go. Right, yeah. So the farm vehicles come in here and go out there. The other vehicles coming from outside do come in this way again, but will go out that way. So I think that should give me a nice differentiation. No, that does need to be bigger, doesn't it? That just looks like a mess at the moment. Get rid of you. Let's make that down there. Okay, I'll delete that little stretch there. Right, I think that's better. Okay, where are we? We're needing more commercial, apparently. I have a suspicion. Yeah, we've got lots of commercial over there. Do people want commercial elsewhere? Like over here? Never quite sure where they want it. But we will put some out here. That will do nicely, I think. Yeah, get rid of that little odd block there. Oh, and talking of laying things out, which I sort of was, sort of, I've done some further tinkering with the paths along here as well. So I put paths through this residential area here so they can sort of walk around the back. Actually, could they walk down there? What's that look like? Ooh, can I put a path in there? Now, where's the pathways? Without demolishing. Ooh. Without demolishing the houses. I think that's worked. Yep, that's good. Okay, another little thing I did as well was realising that I have some residential areas very close to the highway here, to the motorway. So I put up a little bit of a fence. Now, I didn't find within the vanilla assets of the game, because we are playing this game, remember, without mods. I will probably put some assets in later, just some sort of buildings and other particular useful objects into the game. But I don't plan on putting any sort of functional or scripted mods in here to change the things you can do in the game, as it were. But I didn't see any sort of big sort of motorway barriers or walls in here. So what I put down was what looked like a reasonably friendly, eco-friendly fence. So we had the zoo fence, a heavy fence made out of concrete and stuff, which just, well, you can't see it without laying it, which I thought looked a little bit ugly. Didn't want a nature reserve fence. I wanted a solid fence, so the one I found was a forestry fence, which seemed, I thought, to work reasonably well here. It has that sort of eco-friendly feel, but also is a reasonably solid barrier between the houses and the noise of the motorway. How much do I want to put in? I could run it all the entire length. This needs to curve a bit by the look of it. This needs to curve a bit by the look of it. Do I need to get rid of that bit? There. What I'll do actually is it's going into nighttime mode. It's a very nice. That is a very nice colour. It's a lovely time of the day, isn't it? That sort of dusk as the sun starts going down, particularly autumn time or whatever, and the sun is quite low, and yeah, the light is wonderful. It really is lovely. But that doesn't help me in the game because it just confuses me and things get too dark and I can't see what the heck I'm doing. So we'll turn the cycle off again. So we're running in daylight so I can see what I'm doing. Not that I don't actually know what I'm doing, but at least I can see what it is that I don't know that I'm doing. And we'll take you all the way up to the town boundary, as it were. Can I do that? Do I actually know what I'm doing? No, we'll straight work better there. Not particularly, but that will do. Okay, now the other thing I wanted to do was give access to the highway from this side of our town, the latest expansion area. Now what I'm thinking is that the people coming in on this road going, as it were, west to east, or indeed east to west, can use this junction here to get into the town, whereas the people on the road going vaguely, if we do it like that, north to south, they don't have any access unless they turn off here on this big intersection and then drive all the way along there. So we'll put in a small roundabout. I'm still not very confident drawing junctions, but I've had some advice and seen some videos created by a couple of my creator buddies. Just Roscoe, particularly Construction Gamer, created an older video which showed exactly what I'm going to do here, and he's also produced a more recent video which shows you how to build good sound roundabouts. So I'll be using his technique here to get this. So what I want is some space to build this roundabout, and then we can start expanding over there, which will be lovely. So we're going to build the braces for the roundabout, which we use to just make sure the roundabout stays round and doesn't get distorted too much when we add the junctions to it. So the trouble is we've got this bend here which is very annoying. I think I might have enough room here, so we need to make sure we've got some sort of space here. Okay, so let's see if we can measure this out. Something like that, perhaps. And then 660. Let's try that. Another 660 there. Okay, you're happy going there. Yay! I think it's a little bit harder than I really wanted to be honest, but there you go, you can't have everything. And we want one brace going out there in that direction, and there, and from the middle. Okay, it's just trying to keep the symmetry of the thing really. And let's join these corners up. And these should all be perfect curves. Which is something I always had trouble with. Right, does that look equal to you? I think, yeah, that looks fine. That does. Right, so this, obviously the main road of the roundabout, these braces in the centre, we will get rid of those once we've established the roundabout. So we want a highway, something reasonably wide. What do we have here? You will do. Sound barriers, they're always useful. Right, so we will upgrade you. Why are you going in the wrong direction? Honestly. Right, that's better. Okay. Right, now we need to get down from there. We'll use these highway ramps. So we'll just take you off here. Keep that as short as possible, I think. So we are... I mean, I can obviously delete existing roads and buildings. But, you know, I don't like doing that if I can help it. Okay, reasonably short, a little bit straight I think, but you'll do. It's just a matter I think of getting a suitable curve in here, isn't it? To match that of the road, so when we put the bit in that actually connects to the highway, it'll look reasonably smooth, like we actually had a real road engineer working on it. Yeah. A real road engineer. Oh dear, yeah, that's certainly not me. Okay, we put these as straight. Actually, can I drop these just as curves to go? Oh, I could do that. Do you look like a reasonably good? No, you do not look anything like a reasonably good length of road. That is appalling. Even I'm ashamed of it. Let's make these a bit straight then, shall we? And we want to get it down to the ground. Aha! Right, there we are. Without being too steep. That's quite a long drag in. There you are. Okay, start from that little hump there. That looks quite reasonable, I think. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Right, and likewise. So we'll upgrade. Yeah, you need to turn around. And you. You're going in the right direction. Okay, you are, but you guys aren't. Okay, and you are. Splendid. Right. Okay, so that's a roundabout connected to, not terribly elegantly, but it should work at least. Right, now we need to connect this obviously into the town. So how are we going to do that? We could have them coming off the ramps there, but I'd rather they had separate roads for the town itself, proper town roads, or separate slip roads for the town. Okay. Do I want these to be two-way or one-way? Don't upgrade. There you go. I have a suspicion you're going to look horrible. Absolutely disgusting. Nope. Nope, not at all. Well, actually what we could do... Well, we could turn this estate road here into the connector. Actually, let's try that. Let's actually keep the delete on. Yeah. We take you out from there. What's this? This is the 2-lane road with bicycle lanes, isn't it? Which is the one with the green lines on. There you are. Right. If we take you... Or if I come from here... No, don't like that. especially happy with that. No, that's no. That's true. When I start building these sort of roads, I end up wasting an awful lot of money by getting it horribly wrong first time and several times thereafter. I mean, that works better, doesn't it? Okay, but if we leave that like that, the thing is, do I want it to be 2-lane? Have I got a medium road? Yeah, actually, I don't want bicycles on there at all, so I don't want to use that road. 4-lane. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. So it doesn't look too bad there, but just thinking if we could link it into this road here. Okay, let's get rid of some of this. That's the boundary of the farm, to be honest, so I don't want to do too much faffing around with that. Actually, what if... Yeah, let's take that. We don't want bicycles on there, because bicycles really should have nothing to do with highways and motorways, so... Absolutely not. So... If we took you to... I think the levels on the roundabout are a little bit wonky, which doesn't help a great deal. Actually, if I take you off there... You come down reasonably nicely, but I don't think I actually want you there. I want you closer to here. Might make that. Oops. There you go. Does that help me get a good slope on there? I'm not sure it does. Okay, let's take the curve off. Let's see if we can build a straight road down. Perhaps if we just drew it so we came down one level. Will that help? I think it might actually. Yeah, let's do it like that. And then we can connect in there. That looks more civilized, most definitely more civilized. Okay, so that's that road there. So how are we going to connect that in to this main road here? Okay, interesting question. Actually, that doesn't look too awful. I'm not sure it's a terribly sensible road junction to have there right on the entrance to a roundabout, but you know, why not? And I really don't like the way. Well, I suppose it has to be that way. When you lose the trees or whatever when you go into underground or overground. Actually, let's upgrade that to trees as well, rather than bicycles. Yeah. And likewise, from here, I think we'll have... Do we actually need anything? Would going there be sufficient? I think it might. I think it might. Or have a little lane coming up from here and connecting in to the highway ramp. Yes, that will do very nicely indeed. Do I want that to be two-way road, which is what that is? No, I think that really does need to be a single way, doesn't it? So what we want is you. There we go. Okay, otherwise you'll get cars attempting to make a hard left, or sorry, a hard right there. We can't be having that. They'll come out. They'll go all the way around the roundabout. Okay, right. So, ooh, I'm pleased that's done anyway. So, what needs do we have? We don't appear to have many needs at all, apart from a bit more residential, perhaps. We could put that around here, couldn't we? Let's do that. So, there we go. Down there. And there. And also... Ooh! Wow, I really... What's... Oh, Emmerdale Farm. Oh, right. I thought I haven't reached 6,000 people already, have I? But no, if you actually read the screen, it tells you what's happening. Yes! So, Emmerdale Farm has reached level 2. Area bonuses, extra efficiency, less pollution, and I do have more buildings. Whoa! Okay. Right. Okay, so we'll just pause that for a second while I work out what I'm doing here to start with. Actually, if we put some residences here and a little commercial, a little shop there, just for good measure. Okay, check that we've got water will need to be extended a little bit. We won't extend it all the way just yet because we're not building there yet. Might as well take this one out as well, just because I'll probably plonk something down on that edge before too long, and I dare say there's one little square there that isn't covered, which it'll try and build in. But, okay, and electric should be fine once they start building stuff over there. That's good. Actually, talking of this, electricity is looking okay. Actually, water consumption, sewerage, yeah, that's all sorted out. No problem there at all. Right, so that should keep residences and people happy. So what do we have with our farm? Okay, so... Ooh, we've got these new extractor buildings. Flour mill and a cattle shed. Okay, we are purely arable. Yeah, those are different industries, so that's fine. What's this? Small barn. Okay, why would I want a barn outside of the industrial area? I'm not entirely sure. Maybe... Now the flour processing does need to be placed inside this industry area. Okay. What do I have here? Ooh, a barracks. So this increases the work efficiency of the workers by 5%, up to a maximum of 100%. You can't have more than 100%. Silly people. Auxiliary building needs to be placed. Yeah, slight lack of proofreading here, I think. So how? Well, it is quite substantial. Where would you wouldn't put them by the silage, the grain silos, would you? You might put them perhaps along here. Oh, and I've just made that farm building a little bit too. Can I move you? Just a little bit along there. Okay, so you are quite some way into the farm, but that's fine. That's what happens. That is what happens. And then I can put the barracks, as it were. Actually, if I put you... No, we'll put you there, I think. Okay. And I'm going to start spending money that I don't have now, aren't I? The flour mill costs me 15 grand. Okay. I think we... Yeah, let's do it. What? Ooh, you are a big beggar, aren't you? Right, so... Where do we want you to be placed? I think... Where's... Okay, so residential is kind of... Well, yeah, I don't really plan on putting residential areas along here. So the fact there's noise from the factory shouldn't be a big deal. So we could And of course they're all paths, aren't they? We could put you there. That'd be okay. But no, let's put you, I think, round this side. Okay, right, now I don't have much money at all now, which is fine. Do I want to put more roads in here? Ooh, what are you doing? Ah, okay, so you're returning to the silo. Go away, go away. Oh, you silly boy. Of course they can't go out that way because it's a... Oh. Did nobody spot the fact that I was making an idiot mistake there with my one-way roads? No. No, I think, yeah, they should come out here. Actually. No, we'll make it straight. That makes life so much easier, I think, for everybody. Actually, you could go up there, couldn't you? Yeah, that will do. Okay, yeah, so... Where are you going? You're going to the crop field. You're returning to fruit. Where are you going? You're going to the grain silo. Yeah, okay, now I saw some houses here. What are you complaining about? That looks like crime. Crime rate is high. Really? Oh dear. So when you get carried away doing all sorts of new and exciting stuff in far distant parts of your town, you forget all the other issues you had elsewhere. Not sure I like these ugly brownie looking buildings. Okay. Does that mean there's crime there? Maybe it does. Okay, I've got 6 spaces in my jail. Did I put another police station down somewhere? No, I was considering that. And I might do that. Where shall we put one? Actually, what's my budget on police? Just in case I'm underfunding them. No, actually, let's increase the fire safety as well. Actually, while I'm here. We don't appear to have an issue with fire safety at all anywhere in the town. So, police. Oh, that's fire. Yeah, click that one. That's the police. Yeah. Okay, so apart from them being distant in terms of the road, everyone seems reasonably happy with the low crime rate. So we should put one here. Whereabouts? Actually, I'm thinking then we could make this area here perhaps a sort of, or over here. No. Or down there. Actually, down here might work. Because then they have fast access to this main road there. They'll have access quickly to the other side. Yeah, down here I think is where we will stick our sort of essential services buildings. Right, so we're going to need a little bit of a road. We'll make it a 2-way. And you will go straight up there. Okay. And how big's a police station? That's a little one. Oh, you're even littler. You're a more modern one. They both cost the same. So we will put you, I think, there. Yeah. Cool. So how are we doing? Is there a graph for population growth? Is there such a thing as a graph? I know I can see here that my population is currently growing. Ooh, it's not growing as much now. I need more residential areas, do I? Okay. So You haven't moved in there yet. Oh, dear. People are so picky. I don't want to make any more of that residential just yet. Industry looking okay? I think it is. Oh, okay, we'll put some in here and there. You're a very odd piece of road. If I get rid of you, that looks even weirder. No, don't get rid of you. Do not get rid of you. No, don't connect up. Is there a fine control? Don't have grid lines. Is there that's the finest control, isn't it? Yeah, that looks slightly better, I think. And we were going to put some residential in there. Okay, you'll do. And out here, not so much. Maybe there and there, though. Yeah, you could do. That's fine. Then we'll start building over there. Right, so how's my farm doing? Ooh, excellent. Right, and the silos. Yeah, you're doing nicely. Our vehicles. Yes, they are using that road out, so you are exporting. Excellent. So you're not getting in the way of my internal farm vehicles. Result? Almost if I knew what I was doing. Okay, so presumably someone's just bought some flour, taken some flour from exporting flour. Excellent. I'm going to assume that on the next level of the industrial development, does this actually tell me? I'll be able to make the flour myself and make more money out of it that way. Possibly. Yeah, I don't really understand that. So, what was I doing? Oh yeah, looking at that. That's doing. What's my next level up actually? Ooh, that is quite a. Yeah, that's quite a step up, isn't it? Right. We may need to put more buildings and stuff in there. More farms. Actually, let's put more farms in there. Now, what I was planning to do, which is why I put those fields in that orientation, was to put the road in. Actually, let's turn all this snapping stuff back on. Up here. Like that. Okay. And we will put some fields in. Actually, let's put some. Should we go that way or no? We'll go that way. I think. Yeah, we'll go that way. I think for there. All right. And you're not going to be apples. You can be. I'm not a great fan of oranges, so we will have pears because I like pears as well. But yeah. Basically, I'm building this map to fulfill my own personal pleasures. That's all it's about. Yeah, efficiency and logistics and sense and rationality don't really come into it. I'm just making this map to make me feel good. Right, I think that will do for now. That's been, I think, quite a successful little episode. We've built. Oh, we don't need those stays anymore, so we can get rid. Yeah, what are you? No! Of course they would. What? Oh, you lazy beggars. Honestly, no. Go round and round. There, that's better. Yeah, got rid of those braces now. We don't need those. Come down here, get rid of that. There you go. Alright, yeah, so I think in the next episode we shall certainly move over there and deal with any other issues that might be alright. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, rubbish collection. Oh, before we go, do I need to worry about that? 97% full. Oh, okay. Yeah, I probably do need more rubbish collection. Actually, I wonder, is there, under garbage, there's a recycling centre. I could put you in. Now, would you be part of the farm? Or not? I'm thinking probably not. If I put you down there, you're going to affect... Yeah, that noise is going to affect that residential area. Like it will here. You are residential, aren't you? Yeah, so it might be better off along here, actually. Can I slip a tiny bit of road in there? Actually, how much are you? You're 40 for 32. You're cheaper. We don't need main road in here. So if I put you up there a little bit, can I then just squeeze in? No. No, I can't. Oh, that's disappointing. What if I move that road up here a little bit? Will that work? It's going to be too close to that, I think, isn't it? Oh, it does work. Excellent. Right. Good. So again, your commercial outlets, you don't mind too much. Yeah, so that should keep recycling and waste down. I do remember when I last played the game, there was an issue with landfill sites when they filled up. I might have to review what happens there. If you know, or if you've got any other hints, tips, suggestions, recommendations for what to do next here in City Skylines, then please do let me know. I'm more than happy to take on board any suggestions or indeed criticisms of what I'm doing in the game and how I'm managing this city. It's always great to hear from you. Just drop a note into the comments box below. Any advice would be gratefully received. Or if you just happen to think this has been quite a fun episode, a like would be lovely too. Just click on the old thumbs up button. And of course, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, you could do that now. And that way you'll know when I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play series. But from me, Ajaxpost, here in a continuously raining Ajaxville, City Skylines, Sunset Harbour, I'll see you again soon. But until then, bye-bye for now.